Hello and welcome to the Ramble Pack Podcast. I'm your host Adam.
And I'm your host Mike. And on this week's episode, we talk about not E3.
Yeah, we discuss all the games shown off this last week from the Capcom Showcase and the juggernaut of a showcase from the Xbox and Bethesda.
As well as the blockbuster list of Summer Games Fest and the craziness of Devolver Digital.
What more can we say? This one's full of games.
So kick back and relax.
Let's get on with the show!
So what do we always start this off with? Hi.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. Had a decent weekend. Went to the aquarium. Had fun.
Play D&D.
Yeah, that too. That was awesome, by the way.
I'm proud of you guys for finally beating the final boss of the beginning of your campaign. I know it took a long ass time to get there, but you guys finally beat him. Well, you beat him, but it ain't over yet.
Yeah.
So, good job.
And what's the funny part is, I may actually be redoing my character, so...
Oh, you thought about redoing him too?
Yeah, because it's cool. The Dragonborn part was cool, but he was very lackluster as far as abilities and stuff like that.
You just want to change him up?
Yeah, especially since you kind of flopped the entire time, and I'm like, damn it.
Well, you were also, like, just starting off, too.
Yeah, but I'm not that far behind from everybody. I want to say I'm in the same... I'm only, like, a level behind.
Mm-hmm. Now, yeah. Maybe I'll just have everybody roll to start off at 4, and we'll pick it up from there.
Okay. But I think...
So, this... Go
No,
ahead.
I was going to say, but if I do, I'm most likely going to be going with a Tiefling.
Ooh, you're going to do a tiefling. That's going to be fun.
Is that how you pronounce it? Tiefling?
Tiefling, yeah. Gonna be a half-demon person.
It looks cool.
They're pretty cool characters.
Right.
Especially when, like, you use their abilities combined with, like, a bard skills. Like, if you make a tiefling bard, they're pretty strong.
Oh, wow. I have to keep that... I have to keep that in mind, because I wasn't sure what kind of weapon class I wanted to do.
Don't listen to me. You make whatever character you want.
Alright.
Just saying. They're fun.
What about you? What have you been up to?
Baby prepping. And that is it. Homework and baby prepping. That is all that we have been doing and have time to do.
Gotta get the nest ready.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Every time we get up here to the room, we look at the best and it's like, oh, the baby's gonna be here soon.
On the bright side, as far as the podcast goes, I don't have to worry about sleep, because you're not gonna get any.
Yeah, I'll still be here. I'll be able to record whenever. I might sound half asleep half the time, just, hi, I'm here. What happened this week?
Yeah, if you...
But I'll still be here.
Yeah, if you want, give me a call at 2 o'clock in the morning and be like, hey, baby's not sleeping, so you want to record for a little bit?
Jeez. You know, it would not surprise me if I'm awake at 2 a.m. because of that, but we'll see. So, last week started the not E3 week. Showing off all these games since we don't have E3 proper. We get it all piecemeal. And we have talked multiple times on the podcast. Looking forward to this shit.
Oh, absolutely. And shame on me for not paying attention as much as I should have. But I have seen.
To be honest with you, with how busy you have been and with just the amount of shit that came out, I don't blame you. There's a lot more that they showed off and talked about than I was expecting. But it's exciting.
Yes, it is.
It's like Christmas in July, but it's still June.
Oh, Jesus. I've barely gone through the list, and there's plenty of stuff I definitely want to check out.
Before we get into it, just, like, besides the ones that you mentioned, what were the ones that you haven't mentioned that you're interested in? Then we'll get to them on the list. Besides Stormgate and... You said Witchfire and Routine.
Jesus.
What other ones, like, just by name alone, jumped out?
Soul Hackers? I know it's a JRPG, but it seemed pretty, the trailer seemed pretty interesting. Trying to do a quick Google to refresh on pictures.
Right above Soul Hackers on the list. You know what I'm excited about. And it comes out in 2 days.
Oh yeah, that looked awesome.
Yes! And they put Casey Jones. He's in it now.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we'll get to that.
Let's see what the hell. Outriders looks interesting too.
Nope.
Huh?
Sorry, I don't mean to be dismissive about it. I played Outriders for a little bit and I just
Really?
could not get into it. It was super boring. Like, the visuals and stuff was cool, the character building and, like, the idea you do the skills and stuff was cool, but it just did not work for me. Did not care for it.
Really? Because the trailer itself was rare, to me anyways, it was very reminiscent of, like, Destiny. Except more...
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's kind of, I feel like that's where they drew their inspiration, but when that came out, it was directly compared to Destiny, and people were like, oh, are people going to jump ship from Destiny and go to Outriders? It only lasted a couple weeks.
Really? Well, that's disappointing then.
People liked it, but it didn't have the staying power that Destiny does.
Maybe they like the spacey stuff more.
Maybe. Do you remember a game called Bulletstorm? Or have you heard of it? It's old.
Name sounds familiar. Let me look it up really quick.
Well, going based off that, it's the devs who made Bulletstorm is called People Can Fly.
Yeah.
They are the ones who made Outriders as well.
Okay.
That's where that came from.
Yeah, it doesn't look familiar for... sort of, kind of. Okay.
Now that I'm thinking about it too, since I had you watch the trailer for Angerfoot, Bulletstorm's kind of like that. You kick people and then they fly away and then they float in the air and then you shoot them in like their arms and limbs or like with a firework gun and you get points because like the more skillful kills you get, the more points you get.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah. As soon as I said it, I'm like, oh, those two are similar.
But Angryfoot looks cool. I'm just like, when I'm looking at the trailer, I'm like, what the hell am I watching?
Yes, that trailer was so fucking weird, but the aesthetics got me so much. Like, how it's so colorful and neon. I was like, ooh, it's pretty. And then the crazy shit started.
Pretty much. It's just like, yeah, I don't need weed. I'm good.
No, you just need that game, and then you're all set.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was definitely a trip. All right, I think we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yes.
Do we want to just go down the list? We'll start with the first one, or the first showcase that was Summer Games Fest with Jeff Keighley.
Yep.
Before we start with the games, I'm going to say they had a segment in there. I don't even know what you want to call it. They had The Rock pre-record something, and they threw it away to him like he was talking in real time, but it was clearly pre-recorded.
Yeah.
He was just going off on a tangent and was like, shout out to Zoa, the best-selling energy drink now, and you know me as whoever from Fortnite. And then he was talking about, what was he talking about after Fortnite? I forget. He mentioned something else, and then he was talking about Black Adam, and then like it faded out, and then they showed the trailer for that, and then they went back to the games. And I'm like, what the hell was the point of that?
Right.
They were on a roll with the games, and then they threw the rock in there and just hit the brakes. It's just that felt like the most pointless thing of that whole showcase.
Probably.
But-
I'm guessing somebody down the line poured money into it and was like, yeah, let's throw this clip in there.
It could be. I mean, maybe they got an advertising deal for, like, through Warner Brothers for Black Adam or whatever. So that's how they got The Rock to show up. It felt weird and out of place.
I could imagine.
Kind of like Vin Diesel being in Arc 2. That's weird.
A little bit. But
Anyway.
at least I don't know. Granted, I don't know much about it, but at least Vin Diesel, it sort of makes sense, or at least him trying something. Because if I'm not mistaken,
Sort of.
because he himself is a gamer, so called, or whatever.
He's a big D&D nerd. He's into games.
Yeah.
He helped make a Fast and the Furious game. He was in a game called was it Driver? I don't know. There was this weird ass game where you could hang out the side of your car, then leap off onto another car and kick them out and steal it.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. So he's kind of been entrenched in some of this shit, but it's still weird. Anyway,
True.
let's get back to the list. Because we got off on a tangent already.
Yeah, we're going to be talking this for a while.
So, I put these in the order that they came out, I believe. Interesting enough, they led with Street Fighter 6 after it was shown off a couple days prior, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It was shown off last week, and then they actually showed like the gameplay itself proper. It looks good.
Yeah.
I know we mentioned on the podcast last time it's being made in the Resident Evil engine.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that. It looks great. Coming to all the systems. I will give it a shot because I like games.
Yeah.
I just haven't touched any fighting games in years, so this will be fun.
I think, like I said last... No, I can't say Tekken was my last one. Because we were talking about Budokai last time, so... And I played that
We
before.
talked about Tekken last time, too, because Nocris was in it.
Yep.
Or Noctis. Why did I call him Nocris?
Yeah.
That's Destiny 2. It's one of the bad guys. Jesus.
It's all becoming a blur!
Well, it's the weekly reset today, so it's on my mind.
But no, yeah, because I want to say the last fighter game I played was maybe Budokai 3. No, I lied.
Uh-huh.
It was the next one after that. And I was like, yeah, I'm done with these. Because it was too weird. It would be worth it.
And after that, we hit.
No, I was gonna say like you.
Finish the thought.
No, I was gonna say like you said, Street Fighter 6 definitely worth a try.
On your radar.
Oh yeah.
And then we got Alien Dark Descent, which I believe turned out to be, like, the graphics in the video they showed was cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then I believe it turned into a top-down action, or not strategy, maybe? I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It did not match what it showed off at first, so some people were like, yes, aliens, oh no, it's top-down.
Okay, what is top down?
Isometric view, kind of like a bird's eye view. You're looking down at it. Think of like StarCraft or kind of like the old Diablo and things like that.
Oh Jesus! No.
You're looking at it from a top-down looking at it.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Okay, I was thinking it might be like third-person shooter type of thing or first-person shooter, whatever.
They did have something like that before, but not this one. And then one of the ones you mentioned to me, the Callisto Protocol. Made by, I think I mentioned this to you before too, it's made by the Dead Space devs. So that's where it gets a lot of their aesthetics and gameplay from. Because a lot of it looks like Dead Space.
Yes.
But reimagined.
But it still looks pretty damn cool. I definitely want to try
Super, super gory.
it. Yes, it is. And I'm okay with that.
It's cool, but damn, did they put a lot of that in there. They showed off I think they said the first mission of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Showed off the gameplay and what you're doing in the first mission and revealed some characters. Does not mean anything to me, unfortunately. Does it mean anything to you?
Nope.
Fair enough. Witchfire.
Witchfire.
You said you were excited about that.
Yeah, it looks really, really cool. Witchfire.
It's the first-person shooter where you're using, like, witch magic, hexes. I don't know what you want to call it.
Yeah, pretty.
It seemed pretty cool.
It looks it. What's kind of throwing me off though is like you see machine guns and stuff like that, but then especially where the time period it's supposed to be portraying, so it kind of throws that off. But at the same time, there's magic and demons and stuff like that, so accuracy isn't exactly something I should be.
Kind of goes out the window.
Yeah. That's the only thing that's really throwing me off, but out of that, it's really cool.
Fair enough. Then we got Flashback 2. The trailer made no impression on me. I can't remember what it was. While you're looking it up, I will keep reading. Then we had Fort Solace, which was another, like, mystery. I think that's the one with oh, man. I'm going to forget the guy's name, but he played Arthur Morgan in Red Dead Redemption 2. Him and Troy Baker are teaming up to do the two characters in this game.
Okay.
Which sounds like it'd be pretty cool. Like, they have their own different stories where they sync up to, and, like, you're trying to figure out what's going on between the two, what's going on in the fort itself, if I'm remembering that correctly.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting as far as from the trailer goes, that there's something going on and they're trying to investigate. And that looks pretty cool. Um, so I wouldn't mind looking into it a little bit more, see if it would be something I'd want to play. But as far as Flashback, I agree. Nothing. I've never heard of Flashback 1, so I couldn't.
That's right. It's a sequel to an old game. I never played Flashback 1 either, so I have no clue. People were excited, though. Even, like, during the showcase, Jeff was like, this is something I'm super excited for, and here it is. So I'm like, okay, somebody knows about it. And then Routine, which I don't know why I put the number 2 in there. It's just Routine.
It's just Routine? Okay.
Yeah. But that one looked cool. Super creepy. Robots out to kill you.
Yeah. That was awesome. What the hell was he holding? Is that like a gun, a radar gun? What?
I couldn't tell. It looked like a radar gun. It looked like maybe a scanner or maybe some way to disable the robots.
Because it looks like it was made from like an old IBM machine or something.
Yeah. It was cool looking though. Definitely creepy.
Now my question is, did the main character get ganked in the trailer? Because
That sure is what it looked like. So probably. Outriders, World Slayer, they finally are expanding on the game. Don't care. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It looked cool to me, but I'm.
That's fair. I tried the game. I just couldn't do it, but people liked it.
Listen, your tastes are similar to mine, so I'm gonna take your opinion on it. So.
You might like it though if you give it a shot. They had a demo weekend of it, or maybe like a week to play it.
Yeah.
That was before it came out. Stormgate. You said you were excited for that one.
Yes, that one looked interesting. Let me pull it back. Because I was trying to figure...
I believe that one was the trailer where the girl was investigating something, and then like the artifact goes into some statue, and then it makes the shield, and then some giant demon dude attacks.
Yeah, and then it's a giant mech suit comes out to save her, and...
Yep.
That looks awesome, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what it's about, but sure. Like I've said in weeks past, if it looks pretty, I'm willing to try it.
That's fair. I mean, the trailer itself looked pretty cool.
Oh, absolutely. I'm just wondering. They were trying to look up some ancient stuff by the guess of it.
I don't remember. I think during the showcase, like they explained, you're this person and they're doing this. Yeah. I think. Obviously, it didn't have an impression on me because I don't remember shit.
It's pretty, and that's enough for me right now.
That's fair. Then we got Goat Simulator 3, which we had a good laugh about because there was no 2.
Oh my god.
And like I mentioned before, the fake out that made it look like Dead Island.
Oh.
And it wasn't. It was still funny though.
Oh, absolutely. When you see the
that was a hilarious trailer.
When you see somebody get launched into the air by a freaking goat with rockets. Oh my god.
That first game was fucking hilarious.
I've never heard of Goat Simulator till today, and
oh my god, you have to try the first one. It's so funny.
Oh my.
It's just a sandbox game where you're a goat running around and you can do a bunch of shit. That's it.
Basically, it's one of those games there's no purpose to it.
It's a fuck around game. That's all it is. High Water. Don't remember what that one was?
I don't either.
Are you on searching duty?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see like if I can get the thumbnails to remind me.
Mhm.
Yeah, it didn't pique my interest at all. It looked weird.
Looked weird. I should be looking up these two just in case. Marvel's Midnight Suns. You said you were excited about that.
Yes, I was. It's actually one of the ones that I saw the trailer, not realizing it was from the show, from the Summerfest showcase. It looked awesome. It looks like looks like the main bad person is like a demon or whatever. And then you see.
Yeah, I think her name was Lilith.
Is it?
I think. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm getting that and Diablo mixed up right now. Oh, yeah. Okay, I remember High Water now. It's made by a small indie dev studio, and, like, the world has ended and has been flooded, and you're just trying to survive. It says it's a turn-based strategy adventure game. Demagogue Studio. I don't know.
If it shows up free in the PlayStation Store at some point, I'll give it a shot, I guess. But didn't do anything for me. But yeah.
So talking about the Marvel Midnight Suns, you don't know anything about that particularly?
Story wise, no. All I've seen is the trailers for it, and it looks pretty cool.
It looked interesting.
Yeah. I want to say, I think the aspect of it that I thought was interesting, where the bad guy turns other people into demons, including the Hulk, which I was very surprised about.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He looked pretty cool.
Yeah. So, wouldn't mind looking into it more.
They showed off more of the Cuphead DLC, including how Miss Chalice is going to play.
Okay, that's her name.
I don't know. Well, I mean, you've got Cuphead and Mugman. Where else can you go from there?
Listen, when I saw the trailer, I didn't even know there was a Miss Chalice. I was calling her Lady Cuphead.
Yeah,
the entire
she's just.
time.
That's fair enough. They showed off some stuff of the new, well, I should say the cartoon, and they're bringing out more episodes of it too to Netflix. If you haven't checked that out, it's pretty cool.
I haven't.
It's a decent cartoon.
Here's my question, because I know the game is not appropriate for kids. Is the show appropriate for kids?
It's actually not bad for kids. There's no real like blood or gore or violence or anything like that. It's all rubber hose animation. It looks like old-timey cartoons. That's it.
Okay, because
no nudity, nothing bad.
Because at one point somebody played the Cuphead show to him. I never actually watched it. I just heard that Cuphead was there and he wanted to watch it, and I'm like, no, because that's not appropriate. And why is this on a kid's?
Cuphead's not bad.
The show's not bad. Okay.
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, it's violent in the sense that it's taking a lot of cues from old cartoons, like the ones that we grew up watching.
Right.
So, do with that what you will, but it's not terrible.
We turned out okay. A little screwed out, but we turned out okay.
Hi. All right. Moving on down the list. The next game I'm excited for, they finally gave a release date for Shredder's Revenge.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And it's coming out in 2 fucking days on the 16th. And it's on Game Pass, so I can just fucking download that shit and play it. So you know what I'm going to be doing.
Good.
Excited. And I think at the same time they showed off Casey Jones was the last character that they're adding to.
Was it really?
Yeah. So now we got all the Turtles, April, Casey, and Splinter.
Okay.
Oh, and 8-person multiplayer, I think.
Crossword.
I don't know how they're going to do that, but yeah. And I think it is crossplay too.
If I get that PlayStation subscription and I can download it, I'll let you know.
Speaking of, that went live too.
What the?
That is now the whole tier system now.
Yeah.
That just went live yesterday, I think.
Okay. So
I know I mentioned before it might have gone live, or I wasn't sure, but I did see something about it going live yesterday.
Okay.
So, something to look into for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you said Soul Hackers was a JRPG. I do not remember that.
It looks like, at least from the trailer, it's definitely anime-esque. Soul Hackers.
Sounds like it would be. I don't remember. So, speaking of anime, they got One Piece Odyssey, which was a turn-based RPG. It looks similar to like how Dragon Age looked. Not Dragon Age. What's the other one? Person who made Dragon Ball Z made the game.
Dragon Quest.
Why can't I think? There you go. Thank you. Looks just like Dragon Quest.
Okay. Yeah.
It looks like it'd be cool.
Yes, it was. I like the trailer, anyways. Never got into the show just because it took way too freaking long. But
I started reading One Piece back when it was in Shonen Jump from the first one that they put out. I read it for a while, and then it jumped to anime, and I'm like, well, I'm done keeping up with it. I can't do it.
oh, same. I actually had the annual subscription.
Yeah.
I want to say my first one was when, as far as Shonen Jump, and not to get too further into tangents, was the one the one that had Rurouni Kenshin in it.
Okay.
And then it just continued on from there until they no longer did the physical copies.
Yep.
After that, I wasn't doing it. Sorry, no.
That's fair. I wouldn't want it either. Nightingale. Visiting different realms while you're building shit and surviving. I guess the whole game itself takes place in the Fey realms, which is an interesting idea, but I'm not a fan of survival craft games.
Now
That's what that is.
I didn't end up finishing that trailer. What is that similar to?
I mean, the easiest comparison I can make it to is Minecraft, because you are gathering resources and building. It's based off the Minecraft formula, but with a card system that allows you to create rifts to visit different realms.
A card system? Okay.
Not like trading cards.
Oh.
It's more like Magic.
Oh, okay. So like a key pass type of thing, I would assume.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
It seems interesting, but I'm not a survival craft person, so I'm out.
Yeah, I'm good.
The Saints Row Boss Factory, which is just a character creator before the actual game comes out.
Yeah.
I downloaded it on the Xbox. It's just a character creator, but you can make a shit ton of different people. That thing is verbose. There is a lot to it, but it's cool.
Oh, what kind of details can you do? Because I never tried it.
Pretty much anything you can think of, like quite literally.
Now I'm assuming that whatever characters you create in this, you're able to transfer over into the actual game once it does come out.
That one I did not check into, but I'm going to assume so. Like maybe there's an import feature, and then you can just say, "This is my character."
Right, because I wouldn't think they would release that just for nothing, unless it's to like get people to test out that type of feature once they release the game.
I think it's partly that, but they're also like showcasing people's creations too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's along the lines of oh my god, 0.2 for Kingdom Hearts before they released Kingdom Hearts 3. Give you a taste of what's to come type of thing.
Remember how I said you managed to bring up Kingdom Hearts in every episode? You did it again.
Listen, it's my reference. That's how I draw the two.
No, that's fine. I gotta timestamp these every time. Just like I'm waiting for it here. There it is. Got it.
Fine. We'll make a new drinking game. Every time I mention Kingdom Hearts, we have to drink, and the listeners too.
Well, you have to make sure you mention it in every episode because you've got a good track record so far. That's hilarious. I love it. Warhammer 40k Dark Tide. Always good to have another Warhammer game. Haven't gotten into the story because it's very complicated.
I could imagine just the fact that I've never played Warhammer 40k at all, but just like the oh my god, even like the regular game,
The tabletop?
yeah, the tabletop game, what people get into just to have a huge freaking
It's
army.
nuts. Yeah. It's crazy. Layers of Fear is finally getting a sequel. It was a really good scary game.
Is it?
Yeah. Layers of Fear, the first one, is a really good scary game. So, a sequel is always good. It's done by the same people who made the first one too, so it should be decent. They showed off Gotham Knights, specifically Nightwing, like talked more about him and stuff.
Okay.
Since I don't know if you've ever played The Last of Us, but like the multiplayer from the first one was really, really well received, so they are expanding that and making it its own standalone thing now.
Okay. Yeah, I never played it, but when I saw on the list that it was like they were gonna remake it, I'm like, is the game that old already?
Yeah, they're like you mentioned, they are remaking Last of Us One also for the PS5, and the dude who made it, Neil Druckmann, he came on stage and was talking about why they're doing it again, and I guess he's able to make it more close to his actual vision of what he wanted it to be and look like and react or be feel like, whatever.
Okay.
So that's why they're remaking it, but like I don't know if you've seen the graphical comparisons, but it's a huge step up from before too.
I didn't see the comparisons, but I want but it's I'm just wondering why they're doing. I know it's a step up and he wants to do it the way closer to what he was. But what would be the? I'm just trying to think from like the company's perspective. What would be the purpose on their end to try and do something like that?
People love the game.
So it's more along the lines of a mashup of Sonic getting rehashed and Snyder cut type of situation.
Kind of. I mean, that's a decent way to look at it, I guess. But, like, just people love the game in general, and if you can make it look better and resell it... I mean, they've changed the graphics, they made things look better, react better, they've changed the AI in the game. Mm-hmm. They've stepped up a lot of things. It's not just taking it, making it look better. They've actually fine-tuned it now.
Okay.
So, I guess they're making it make more sense and be worth the money.
Okay. So it's not so much like a remaster, but more along the same lines of what they were doing with the Final Fantasy VII remake. It's making its own type of game, type of thing.
Sort of, but not to that extent.
Right.
It's still going to be like Last of Us. They're not going to completely change everything like they did with Final Fantasy's remake, but yeah, close to it.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to save Xbox for last, just because that one's huge.
Okay.
When you have time, you got to watch the Devolver Digital Showcase in its entirety, because you will laugh your ass off. They always put on a good show.
Yeah.
Plus, this time, I don't know if you'll know his name, but they included in their little storyline for their showcase, there was a dude that was controlling a mech. And it so happened to be Suda51, which is one of my favorite game directors and devs. He made No More Heroes 1 through 3. He made Lollipop Chainsaw. He made 13. Just the games that he makes are always kind of like off the wall and a little bit out there, but they're excellent. And Lollipop Chainsaw just passed 10 years old too yesterday, I think.
You're kidding me.
I love that game.
I didn't think it's been that long.
Makes you feel old.
A little bit. For Christ's sakes, with again another Kingdom Hearts reference. I'm sorry. The fact that the fact that they did 20 years now, it's like, crap.
I did not realize Kingdom Hearts was 20.
Me neither.
Gross.
Until I found out. I'm like,
gross. So for Devolver Digital Showcase only had 4 games, but they're also a small publisher, so that makes sense. But they were awesome looking. You want to talk about them?
No, you go for it.
You do it. I did the last one. I don't know.
No, I didn't really get a chance to look at them too much. You see?
Well, we saw Angerfoot.
Oh yeah.
You thought that was hilarious?
Yes, that was absolutely. It is beautiful, but I'm like, holy crap! What the hell am I watching?
It was great.
Oh, jeez. And Plucky Square. That looked cool.
The Plucky Squire, yeah.
What?
I don't know what to say about that game. It just looks so pretty and cutesy. But in, like, the best way, too. And then, like, the transitions from 2D to 3D and, like, solving puzzles by finishing a story and stuff. It's super cool.
Yeah, I like that idea. and I'm hoping the control, like we talked about earlier, I'm hoping the controls are easy enough that like it looks like something I would want to try to do with my son.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it's easy enough to pick up.
It would definitely be a nice little starter game.
And then Skate Story. I still don't really know what this is. It's like a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater game mixed with something else.
Yeah.
Like it said like you're a demon of like anger and pain and all you want to do is skate or something like that. That's all they really showed off. Like not much else, no other gameplay except for that.
Yeah.
Just you're a polygonal character model skating on a skateboard. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
It seemed interesting. I think there might be a demo out for it too. I don't know. Can't remember. Cult of the Lamb. This game is... Oh, what's the right comparison? Do you remember Happy Tree Friends?
I think so. Happy Tree.
Like the super violent and adult animals?
Yes. Okay.
So think of that as a game, sort of. Like it's that aesthetic and similar themes. But you're also like, you are building your own cult and you're helping out other animals and having them help gather resources and going through like, I guess, dungeons or something.
Okay.
It's cool. It looked really cool. I like the art style. But funny enough, like with the violence, it's not super gory or anything. I don't remember seeing any real blood or anything like that.
Okay, so it's just like stupid little things. Okay.
But it's very adult oriented, but it's not like in your face with everything.
Probably something I shouldn't be playing around my son.
Probably not.
Okay. I was just looking at some of the images. Yeah. Okay. I can see the art style looking cutesy.
Yeah, you don't need to show him that. Next thing you know, he's gonna go, "Daddy, let's start a cult."
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I want to say, what was it the other day? Half the time I'm put on Crunchyroll. I let him watch one show with me, and it's not that it was inappropriate. It's the main theme was a human being stuck in in the demon world. I don't remember the name, and he's going through demon school.
I have no clue.
But you see, you have an idea what I'm talking about, though, right?
I do. I can't think of it.
It's not like the show was inappropriate, but it's the fact of the matter is whenever I have Crunchyroll on, he's like, "Oh, Daddy, can we put on the demon show?" And I'm like,
Great choice of words.
"Yeah, if we're around the wrong person, I'm going to have to explain a lot."
Hail Satan. And that's all that they had for Devolver. Yay!
Hey, listen. It's one of those things that quality over quantity at this point, and it looks.
And you know what? You're not wrong there, because all their stuff is always high quality.
Oh, absolutely. At least that's what I could get from the trailers.
Just like Annapurna Interactive, anything they put out, it's top notch. Can never say enough good things about both of those guys. We're gonna skip past Xbox now and go to the Capcom showcase. Even though a lot of the stuff they've showed off and talked about, we'll quickly go over some of the new stuff that they talked about, and then we'll get to the slog of Xbox.
Monster Hunter.
Are you looking up Monster Hunter?
Yeah, because I didn't realize it was still around.
Yeah, man, it's going strong. People liked Rise. I guess people really liked Rise. I think I told you when we talked about it before, I got one of them for Xbox and thought it was pretty cool, but I didn't keep up with it. But that was my first foray into it too, and I was like, oh, this is pretty fun.
At least from the images, it looks pretty interesting. I've just been a while since I've seen Monster Hunter.
Well, they got new DLC called Sunbreak coming out.
Oh.
Which I'm pretty sure that was announced a while ago.
Well, what is it supposed to be about?
Beats the hell out of me. I think it's adding probably a new area and some I think it is bringing back one or two of the old dragon bosses from one of the older games.
Okay.
That's as much as I can think of. And then, of course, they talk more about Street Fighter 6. One of the things that I got excited for was the Capcom Fighting Collection and the Arcade Stadium 2. Since they already had one out, now they brought out another one. It's like 31 of their old titles,
Okay.
all packed into one. Both of those are interesting and exciting. I grew up on like the Capcom fighting games, so like Darkstalkers and Street Fighter and shit like that that's right up my alley. Oh shit! I wrote this down and haven't done it yet. It said it's a free download for a limited time. Their Street Fighter 2 is a free download for the Arcade Stadium, so I'm gonna have to hop on there and get it.
Do that.
I will. Exo Primal. Have you heard of this? Because they showed this off a couple of years ago.
I have never heard of it. What is it?
So do you remember Dino Crisis?
I think so.
It's not. I just had to say it because people were excited for a new Dino Crisis and they got faked out with this.
Well, seeing as you see a giant T-Rex in one of the shots, yeah.
Right? Yeah. So from what I remember of the game trailer was a portal opening up and a shit ton of T-Rexes or other kind of dinosaurs just pouring out.
Okay.
And the feel I got from the game was like Earth Defense Force.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what that is?
No.
It was a crazy Japanese game where you're a little military dude and you're shooting gigantic ants and spiders and stuff. And when I say gigantic, I mean the size of buildings.
Oh, so Godzilla sized. Got it.
Yes. So that's what this game seems to be like.
Okay. I think I saw this trailer. I could be and not know what it was.
Mm-hmm. Now you know.
Okay, I can.
Oh, speaking of...
It's raining dinosaurs!
See, now it's pouring out of the portal. Ridiculous.
Oh, Jesus.
Speaking of fake-outs, too, Dragon's Dogma had a video to talk about a video.
Really?
They showed nothing but old game footage. The game director or creator or whoever it was like, here's a video talking about the game, and we're announcing we're going to put out a video later. That was it. It's like, what the fuck, man? Left everybody wanting something, and you gave them nothing.
Because they want to screw with you.
What are you going to do?
Right?
Yeah. And then all the Resident Evil stuff. So they already showed off that they were remaking Resident Evil 4 in the same style as Resident Evil 2 and 3.
Okay.
Which I'm pretty sure we talked about this on the last one too. I loved Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
So I'm excited for the remake. Village, the most recent one that came out.
Yeah.
They're making a gold edition which comes out with all the DLC and adding a third-person camera perspective to it finally.
Okay.
Like, that's a crazy new update because they were like, we're going back to our roots, first-person, well, not roots, but they were like first-person horror for 7 and 8. Mm-hmm. And now that the third-person camera perspective got huge with 2, 3, and now 4 remake, they're adding it into that. And they also have DLC for 8 now, telling the story of the main character's daughter afterwards.
Okay. And
they updated everything to next-gen consoles, and that's already out. I think they put that out the same time that they announced it. And it's a free download for everybody. So everybody gets to upgrade their shit.
Alright, I got to enjoy it now, because eventually they're going to say, yeah, we're not doing that stuff anymore.
Hopefully that... I know that when this first started, some people wanted to charge and other people... By people, I mean like developers wanted to charge for it, and then others wanted it to be free.
Yeah.
And that caused a big stink in a lot of the communities. It's like, it's an update for the newest generation of consoles to be more compatible with them. Why would you want to charge for them?
Right.
But I haven't heard that argument anymore lately, so that's cool. Everything has been free updates, which is cool. Do you want to talk about the Kingdom Hearts news before we jump into Xbox? Since I found you that news.
What?
What do you think about it? Since you are the what do we want to call you? The Kingdom Hearts expert here.
Apparently not, because I've never heard that. I never knew about this conversation. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Well, this is my gift to you. Happy Father's Day. Talk to me about it.
I want to know. I want to know more. Do you have more? Like, did you actually see the interview, or what?
Yeah, these are the highlights from it. This is all that they've said so far.
Well, we kind of figured that the story would revolve around Sora's disappearance. It would be like in. Oh my God. What are people?
Use your words.
I'm trying to remember what it was called because even then I'm a little confused as to what this new world is.
The Quadratum.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming Quadratum is supposed to be one particular world, but like he jumped.
Yeah, didn't they mention like it's the world between worlds, kind of thing?
From my understanding, it's he jumped from one universe to another. Going from 3 to 4, if I'm understanding it correctly. And Quadratum is supposed to be like another world, like how in the other universe where you see Donald, Goofy, Riku, and all them, where they have the Nightmare Before Christmas world, the Atlantica world, Traverse Town, all that stuff. I have a feeling Quadratum is another world like that, and you'll be traveling to different worlds in that universe.
So is it a different world entirely, or is it like another universe parallel to the, I guess, quote unquote, Kingdom Hearts universe?
I'm not sure. I want to say Quadratum is supposed to be another world within another universe.
Okay.
But again, that's my entire interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
They're not saying much, or at least that I've heard of. So, but to bring it around back, I'm not surprised that that's what it's going to focus on. And we'll still include Disney World, so I think that's where. Because one of the theories that they had is one of the scenes that they saw in the trailer. They think they saw the foot of an at in the forest.
Interesting.
So that's where they think Star Wars is going to get brought into as one of the worlds.
This is relevant to my interests.
And then that would make more sense where they try to rope in maybe Star Wars. I highly doubt Marvel, but
yeah, I don't see that.
Especially with how iffy Disney was with using the Frozen properties. I highly doubt that they're going to do it with their major cash cow right now.
Yeah.
But I would be interested in seeing how that turns out. But I'm not very happy with the fact that I could be misunderstanding this one. That it's going to be hard to include more Final Fantasy characters. Because of so many Kingdom Hearts characters. I'm like,
yeah, I wonder if they're like not going to have any at all, or if they will just use who they currently have, or have been showing off more of.
I think what they learn. I think they learned their mistake from the last time and not include. Because I think they. It could be complete speculation because they only included the Final Fantasy characters in the DLC. When a lot of people...
Really?
Right. Because a lot of people were complaining, where the hell's Cloud, where the hell's Squall, all them.
Yeah.
Because they played major parts in the story on the first two games.
I remember them.
But now that... And I get it, because I even remember from interviews way back when, the only reason they used it is because they needed the characters to help push the story along. Now that Kingdom Hearts is its own stable thing.
Gotcha. Now that, yeah,
they don't need to rely on them. But at the same time, you've included them in the story in the past. You can't just like take them away completely and not put an explainer to it.
Right.
It's not something as simple as like how the original game had a Tarzan world, and you no longer see it after that. well, it was only one small world, whereas the Final Fantasy characters were actually integral to the story at some point.
Right.
Well.
Thank you for the history lesson.
That is my contribution for the day. Alright.
Was that like Spider-Man, everybody gets one?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. Are you ready to jump into this gigantic list of Xbox shit?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes.
Sorry. Xbox and Bethesda.
I will do my best.
Alright. Redfall was the first thing they showed off.
Okay.
Do you know anything about that?
It sounds familiar. Let me refresh some pictures.
It's a first-person shooter, 4 different characters, everybody's got their own skills, and you are in Redfall, Massachusetts, of all places, and you're cut off from the rest of the world, and vampires have taken over.
Oh, nice.
It seems pretty fun.
It looks it.
It feels like realistic is not the right word, but a semi-more realistic version of Borderlands.
Okay.
But with vampires.
Huh?
It looks like it's fun. Or it would be fun.
Pretty much. I'm just trying to... I'm just looking at the images right now, and it does look interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it's happening in Massachusetts kind of helps us tie in a little bit.
Yep.
I didn't even know there was a city in New Bedford. Well, not New Bedford. Wow.
New Bedford.
I know, right? There was a city in Massachusetts called Redfall.
You know what? I haven't even looked it up. I don't know if that's accurate. That's just what they called it.
That's fine.
You're gonna look it up now, aren't
Yes,
you?
I am, because it's gonna bug me.
While you look that up, I'll keep going. Another game that people were looking for and probably got super fucking excited that it finally showed it off. Hollow Knight Silksong. That was a DLC for Hollow Knight originally, and it became its own standalone game. Now they're finally putting it out after a couple years. Looks like more Hollow Knight. Looks like it's gonna be cool. Hollow Knight's a good game. It's a lot of fun, especially if you like Metroidvanias. So this one's gonna be good too.
Mm-hmm.
I know you know who Rick and Morty is, or the show.
Yes.
Have you watched any of it?
I wasn't a big show watcher, but I've seen a few episodes.
Okay. Justin Roiland, half of the creative mind behind Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
He has his own video game studio called Squanch Games.
Okay.
They've made a few games so far. He made this one for, I'm assuming it's Xbox. I didn't see if it's coming out to everything else.
Okay.
But the game's called High on Life. You're a person and alien drug kingpins have invaded Earth.
Yeah.
And you get guns that talk to you that are also aliens called... what was this? Like Gatlians?
Okay.
Kind of like Gatling. But yeah, you get to find all these different guns that talk and do their own things, and you have to go fight off these alien drug kingpin peoples. And of course, it's got that Rick and Morty flair to it, and it looks hilarious.
I can see that. I'm looking at
It's
the
a
images of the guns. I'm like, I could just picture it. Granted, I've never seen the trailer. You're shooting and missing, and they're telling you, "Hey, you shoot like a pussy," type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, that looks cool.
Oh shit. Yawning. Tired.
You're getting old, man.
I know. This, why did I wrote down Riot Games instead of Riot Games. You know the company Riot, right?
Yes.
League of Legends and all that?
Yes.
Yes. They are bringing their titles to the Xbox. So I listed them off here. We got League of Legends and League of Legends Wild Rift, Valorant, Legends of Runeterra, Team Fight Tactics. All those are coming to the Xbox. You can also tie your Riot account to it through the Xbox. And when you do play them on there, you unlock all the characters, all the agents, all the other shit from all the other games for free.
Nice.
It just automatically starts you off with it.
Now is it cross-platform, or is it just like
I'm going to assume so.
So then if that's the case, they unlock it by when you tie it in together. it unlocks it on the PC version.
That's a good question. That is a really good question. I feel like that's something we need to look up. I don't know. I'm going to say... Ooh, I want to say no. Because it's the Xbox and not the PC. But if you sign in with your thing, why wouldn't it transfer?
Right.
So I don't know. It's a really good question. But it's just interesting that Riot, of all people, are bringing all that shit and putting it on the Xbox now. Like, I didn't expect them to have a deal with them or want to bring it over. But that's cool.
I kind of figure it might have been an easier transition where Microsoft isn't just a video game company. So
see, that's the same line of thinking I have with that too.
Yeah.
There might be like an ease of access or an ease of well, not ease. It just might be easier to do so because Microsoft has a foot in the computer development realm, and they probably utilize a lot of that in making the Xbox and the Xbox architecture, so that way it's easier for that to talk to computers and shit.
Right, exactly. Especially where their systems already communicate to begin with.
Yes, all that shit is tied together. Just, I mean, looking at Game Pass and xCloud and all that stuff, everything is right there.
Right.
Everything talks to each other. So that makes sense.
Okay.
A Plague Tale. Do you know anything about that?
I'm going to be honest. A lot of the stuff on this list I do not. So you will have to enlighten me.
To be honest with you, I don't know much about Plague Tale except for that there's something about rats and the plague, and you are some girl trying to help your brother survive still with you. That's all I know about it, and it's getting a sequel.
Okay.
People say it's a good game. Well, the first one was, so not surprised. And this should be no surprise either. A new Forza Motorsport game is coming out. But alongside that, they have Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels. When they showed this off and they were talking about it, they said that people really liked the Hot Wheels version of the game that they put out a couple years ago, so they took Forza Horizon 5 and was like, we're going to add Hot Wheels to it. So it's instead of it being in like Mexico, I think was where the game took place.
Yeah.
Now it's in the skies of Mexico. So they just took the tracks and said, we're putting them up here.
Oh, Jesus.
But it looked really cool.
And
they're going to bring in some of the actual Hot Wheels cars and model them off of real cars to put them in the game.
Okay. Yeah, it does look cool. And to be honest, I think I wasn't really into those type of race car games. So I did get into Forza. I can definitely see myself playing this more, just because it looks nuttier.
You are going to get raked over the coals for calling it Forza.
Really?
Yes. It's pronounced Forza.
Forza?
Yeah.
But it's not spelled that way.
I know it's not. It's so hard not to say Forza.
I can't really say shit because I'm the one that always complains when people screw up my name or say Portuguese words the wrong way. So
I'm gonna start calling you Mikhail from now.
You will not. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Have you ever tried that? Like any of them?
I never got into flight simulator games.
I played it once. Many, many, many years ago. It's pretty cool, but not for me. They have a 40th anniversary coming up for like the series itself.
Yeah.
And the coolest damn thing that came out of that, besides including like older and newer versions of airplanes and helicopters and stuff,
Yeah.
they're putting the fucking Pelican from Halo in it, and you can fly that. That will make me play that, just to fly the Pelican around.
Oh, jeez.
That was the most exciting thing about flying an aircraft to me.
So hopefully it's in the Game Pass and you download it for a little bit and be like, yeah.
I think it is. So, might have to. I'll have to check.
I swear to God, you're not.
It's also
converting me
out
to
today.
Xbox.
I'm not trying to.
I don't know. Every
I do have
single
an old
game
Xbox
you're talking
One.
about, you're just like, it's on Game Pass. I'm like, son of a bitch.
Well, that's their gimmick, man. All these games are or will be coming to Game Pass.
Well, yeah,
So,
it's the Microsoft Showcase.
no excuse.
Yeah.
Overwatch 2 going free to play and coming to Xbox.
Thank you.
Big whoop.
Huh?
Big whoop.
Big whoop.
Overwatch 2 is... I liked Overwatch 1 for a little bit. And then Overwatch 2 is just like, it's more of the same.
Yeah.
What's the point of calling it 2 when it's pretty much 1 still?
I think that's why they're making it free to play.
I think they made Overwatch 1 free to play after so long. Or maybe it was still paid. I don't know. I can't remember now. Either way, did not strike a chord for me. I'm sure people are excited about it, but whoop-de-doo. I'm guessing you liked Overwatch?
I like the look of it. I didn't play it. Didn't play it much. I maybe tried it out once or twice, but that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was pretty cool.
It's all right.
It seemed different to me. To be honest.
Hero shooters are not my thing. Still fun though.
We love you all the same, Adam.
Oh, thanks. Our History Untold. From my gathering of that game, it's an RTS throughout history, kind of like Civilization.
Okay.
Did you ever play Civilization?
I've seen it. I think it was. I don't know. I didn't get to. It didn't call out to me at all. To be honest, those type of games.
That's fair.
I think I could. I think the closest thing I would play to anything like a Civilization game is maybe. Oh my god! What the hell's the mobile game?
Civilization. They have a mobile version of that too.
No, it's the.
Oh, it's
Clash of Clans.
Civ Rev? Clash. That is not the same.
You're building a city.
That's not the same. How dare you? How dare you? That is not even remotely the same.
We're gonna get a whole bunch of viewers just to shit on me for saying that.
I'm gonna send them your way. I don't know this man. I don't know what he's speaking. It's all crazy talk.
I did say I'm a very light gamer.
That's no excuse.
Sure it is.
So I'm guessing because you played Clash of Clans, you played Clash Royale too?
Nah, I didn't really get into Clash of Clans, to be honest. I played for a little bit, and then I was like,
I never played it.
don't. Just don't.
Okay.
I know some people
More
got
incentive not to.
Yeah, I know people got into it. I'm just like, yeah. I played for like a week, and then after that, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Elder Scrolls Online has a new expansion. That game's still trucking along. I guess they have like a couple million concurrent players at all times, which is pretty cool.
You could. I'm pretty sure anybody at this point wishes they could have that kind of following.
Like the staying power of WoW, yeah. For sure. And we already mentioned Forza. Oh, Fallout 76. They're bringing back the pit.
What is
the pit? Was an area from I think Fallout 3.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't remember. I think it was Fallout 3.
Okay.
I don't remember. I've played Fallout 3 and 4. Haven't played 76. I don't remember ever playing the pit at all, but people love it.
Okay.
So they wanted to bring it back for this. That's all I know.
And judging by the titling of this, they're taking a page out of Microsoft's book where they just skip chronological order altogether.
No, actually. 76 is the vault that your character comes out of.
Okay.
So the idea, I don't know if you know about the Fallout games, but the idea behind it is like you are in a vault, which is an underground bunker, and you are waiting out the nuclear fallout from explosions.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, you are a character that comes out of the vault into the wasteland, and you are free to explore.
And don't you end up coming across other vaults and stuff like that?
Yes, sir.
I've never played it, but I've heard roughly what it's about, type of thing. Because it's in each vault its own assigned like experiment or something like that as well.
Some were, and some were just normal. You are correct. That's what makes exploration in that game interesting. You find these vaults and you see what happened, and then you meet new people and find out their stories and shit. It's cool.
And come to find out, there's some fucked up shit too.
Yeah, like a vault full of people, full of cloned people, I'm assuming, because they all look the same and sound the same, and they're all named Gary. And they're all trying to kill you.
Because you're not Gary.
And I mean this, yeah, pretty much. But like when I say full of them, I mean you go in the vault and it is filled with these guys.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And you're just exploring that vault and finding out why.
Because somebody really...
It was interesting.
Somebody was really full of himself.
Yeah. Or just crazy.
That too.
Or like an indoctrination thing.
Do-do-do-do-do.
You are now Gary. I am Groot. I mean Gary.
I'm okay with Groot. No Gary.
And I mentioned this to you, Arc 2. Do you know what the first Arc game was?
Oh my god. Remember... I'm blanking here. Oh, that's the one that you said had Vin Diesel in it or something like that.
Yes. So the first game was like... It had dinosaurs in it and you were crafting shit. It was another survival craft game, and I'm guessing Arc 2 is going to be like that, but now they got Vin Diesel as the main dude in it.
Okay. Yeah, that looks weird. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it does. Speaking of weird, take a look at Scorn. That's the next game on the list. That game is a first-person light on shooting, but mostly puzzle game, supposedly from the devs that made it. At least that's what they said.
Okay.
The art style is inspired by H.R. Geiger.
Okay.
Yeah, really creepy and weird looking. Comes out in October. Perfect for Halloween.
I think I've seen pieces of this where you make guns and weapons that are like bone and stuff like that.
Like bone and flesh shit, yeah. And like you're putting fleshy tubes into stuff.
That's weird.
I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah.
It was really weird.
I couldn't. I'm sorry. Looking at the picture. I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, I can't stop looking.
That's the problem with that shit. It's like, it's so gross. I can't stop watching it. It's just really fucking weird.
A little bit.
I'm interested to see what it's all about, though. Like, that the aesthetic itself kind of draws you in. It's like, I want to know more about what's going on.
I'm not sure. I'm a little on the fence of it. I would like to see what their thought process is with this, but at the same time, I have a feeling I'm gonna wake up with nightmares.
You're afraid to see.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so let's move away from that then. Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. I thought the trailer for that looked really, really cool.
I didn't see the trailer, but why does Flintlock sound familiar?
I don't know if you've seen it around or if they've mentioned it before. I think this one was new. I'm going to have to look it up again really quick. Yeah. So you are a woman with an axe.
Okay.
And it's a third-person action game. I didn't really get what the story was because I kind of was watching it in passing without listening to it.
Yeah.
But the gameplay itself looked pretty cool. A pestilence on a world. No one yet knows if you can kill a god, but I intend to find out. That's what she says in the trailer.
Okay.
But she just walks around with a gun and an axe, and it's a third-person action game. That's all I can tell. But it looks super cool.
And I see a giant ostrich vulture hybrid.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And I see a monkey man.
New Minecraft game. Not like typical Minecraft. It's called Minecraft Legends.
Minecraft Legends isn't out though? I thought it was. Unless I'm...
No, this is a new one. You're probably thinking of something else. They had Minecraft Dungeons. And that was the Diablo-esque Minecraft game.
Okay.
This one is more of an action strategy game.
And what's the purpose of this one? Like, I thought Minecraft was like Minecraft. That's like the major server, and you create your own worlds and stuff out of the main server.
Yes, that is Minecraft.
Then how is there multiple games?
Well, they just took the name and made other kinds of games from it. I don't really have a better explanation. They just made a Diablo-esque Minecraft game where it looks like the normal Diablo view.
Uh-huh.
You have your character, you get a shit ton of loot and different weapons and stuff, and you kill hordes of enemies to get to the boss of each realm, level, dungeon, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Legends is more... What would be a good comparison? I don't know. I'm not sure what a good comparison for this would be. Shut the trailer off, shut up. You can build a team. Oh, it's like when I describe Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. You're getting villagers and other people to help you build up settlements and stuff, and then you go out and they help you fight other hordes, or you can do the fighting yourself and discover things.
Okay. Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah. Apparently this game came out already, and I had never heard of it. It must have just come out of early access. It's called Gunfire Reborn. You're animals with guns shooting each other. That's all I gathered from it.
Like, you mean animals like horse, cat, those type of things?
Definitely remember a cat. Don't remember a horse. I think there was probably like a panda or a raccoon in there too. I don't know. It didn't grab me at all. It's just like, okay, cool. It's just another shooter.
Oh, okay. It's... I see what you're talking about. It's... not stylized like Star Fox, but same idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Along the lines of Minecraft, since we were just talking about that, another game that's coming out called Lightyear Frontier. It's another survival craft game, but you're in a mech. You control a mech and you walk around doing all that stuff.
Okay.
The art style of it looks pretty interesting.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Did they make it from a tractor or something?
I have no idea.
'Cause I was just like looking at the front of the picture. It looks like the front end of the John Deere tractor.
Mm-hmm, kinda.
Which explains what you were talking about. You take scavenge supplies and stuff.
Inspiration.
Like that.
Yeah. This one was super interesting only because I like the Cthulhu mythos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The Last Case of Benedict Fox. It's a 2D, not even side-scrolling. It's a 2D action-adventure game. I can't tell if it's Metroidvania or not, but it has heavy Cthulhu influences and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like, that's like part of the story from what I gathered from the trailer kind of surrounds that, or that's part of the story.
Okay.
Really, really interesting looking.
Now, I've heard of Cthulhu. I know what he looks like. What? Give me a little backstory of what the hell Cthulhu is, because Sawyer apparently knows what Cthulhu is too, and I'm like, how do you know this?
So Cthulhu is a very, very, very old and ancient alien that supposedly came to Earth, and he's been sleeping under the sea, or depending on what you subscribe to, he's just super old and he's dormant right now. But he influences like your dreams and makes people go crazy. Like you see things that aren't there, or you see like giant, crazy, multi-eyed or teeth tentacle monsters that just drive. Like when you see these things, they drive you insane.
Okay.
Like quite literally, you go mad because you can't perceive what they are. You have no idea what they are just by looking at them because they're so like just out there that your brain cannot process it.
Okay.
That's it. Cthulhu himself is like, whenever he's depicted, he's just got like a large bulbous head with a bunch of tentacles where his mouth would be and like kind of like bug eyes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm just... When he told me about it, I'm like, how do you know this person? And for some reason, the longest time I thought it was like a devil worship symbol type of thing. I'm like, yeah.
Not quite, but yeah. Maybe just have him join the Flying Spaghetti Monster cult. That's a little more his speed.
Okay, works for me.
Oh man. As dusk falls. I do not remember what this one was at all. Let's look it up. Oh, that's right. This is the narrative game.
Okay.
The art style is really cool looking. It's almost like a graphic novel in motion.
Yeah.
But I guess you control one or two or a couple characters in it, and it's just straight up choice and story based stuff. You can choose to interact with people how you will or what you want to do, and it drives the story forward. And those choices influence the story.
Okay. That seems pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Basically along the lines of how like Fable goes and stuff like that. That type of thing. Very rough idea of that.
Sort of. I would compare it more to the what's the zombie game? What's the zombie show on AMC?
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. The Walking Dead Telltale games.
Okay.
Similar to that, but more story heavy and less on the action.
Okay.
That's all. Naraka Blade Point. I believe that game's been out for a while. It's a action slashing battle royale. Nothing more I can really say about that. It's just another battle royale. Just no guns. You're slicing people. It has, I think, more of a Japanese feel to it, like the design of things.
Yeah, pretty much. That looks cool though. It's definitely sort of different type of thing.
Mm-hmm. And then after that we got Pentiment. Have you heard of that? Probably not.
Mm-mm. What's that one all about?
No. It is a narrative adventure game by Obsidian, who are the makers of Fallout New Vegas and The Outer Worlds. The Outer Worlds was a first-person shooter for the Xbox that just came out a couple of years ago.
Okay.
This game, let me see if I can find the little thingy for it, because I don't want to not do it justice, because it looks really, really cool. This game is a historical mystery role-playing game that focuses on character development, heavily stylized art, and choice-driven storytelling in early 16th century Germany. The main character is a clever illustrator caught up in a series of murders at Kersau Abbey over 25 years ago. The character alone possesses the wits and will to expose the killers, but each decision he makes has lasting consequences and inexorably draws him closer to the center of an underlying conspiracy. I just like the way it looks.
I'm when I went to go look it
Like-
up, I'm like, did I look? Because of the style of the images, it made me think, is this supposed to be off of?
It looks like old 16th century manuscripts.
Right. I'm like, did I look up the wrong thing? And then
No, you got it right. I thought that was pretty neat.
it's definitely different.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like you get caught up in like Illuminati type of shit.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
That's the vibe I'm getting from it, at least. When they were showing things off, I didn't recognize anybody that they mentioned except for Socrates. That was the only name that I was like, I recognize that one.
But it's not from the same time period.
Moving on down the list again. Grounded.
Okay.
Ever heard of that?
Never heard of it, but from the images, it looks like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kids type of situation.
Yes. So it is finally out of their preview builds, and they are on to version 1.0, and they've added the story mode to it and everything, so now it's a full-fledged game.
Oh, cool.
So it's officially launched in its entirety.
I think I've seen bits and pieces of it, because this koi scene definitely reminds me of something. I think I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, it might have been it might have been a part of it that I've seen. Okay. No, it looks interesting, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. It's another one of those survival craft kind of games too, though. But with a little more actiony stuff. Erebon Shadow Legacy. I remember watching it and don't remember what it was. Let me look it up again.
Okay.
Do I not know how to spell? I guess see. Not Legsy. Thank you, autocorrect.
That's the word you're misspelling here?
I spelled it right. Oh, that's right. This one's all about, like, you're kind of like a ninja taking down robot things and you use the shadows to get them.
Okay.
It seemed cool.
It looks cool.
It was kind of like origami, where you use the shadows to hide from things and kill people from them shadows.
Okay, yep, that's what it's reminding me of. That makes sense.
They showed off Diablo 4. Well, namely that they finally revealed the Necromancer class. And it's going to be on the Xbox as well as PC.
And no word on the PlayStation, huh?
Not yet, but remember, that's Activision Blizzard and Xbox bought 'em, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
Sea of Thieves is getting Season 7, which their trailer that they put out, they made a song describing everything about the game for the trailer, and it was really cool. It was a really catchy song, and I'm like, oh, this is very cute. Very fitting. Sea of Thieves itself is a really fun game, too.
Is Captain Jack Sparrow in it?
Yes, he is. They had a whole story DLC thing that came out involving him and stuff.
Oh shit, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I see a giant shark.
The Megalodon.
That was one funky looking megalodon.
What'd you call me?
I wouldn't want to mess with that little bastard, that's for sure.
What is Ravenlock? Because I forget this. I looked at it too and I forgot.
Now is that
Oh yeah, I remember this now. This looked pretty cool. You're just a kid and you get a sword and you go out killing things in a fantasy world. But it looks fun.
I like the style. It looks cool.
Yeah, the style is what really sells it.
The hell?
If you like games that break your brain, kind of, Cocoon is going to be a fun game to play too. The trailer shows off some interesting ideas when it comes to gameplay. I will just say, you're moving orbs to power up things, but then as you move those orbs, you travel within those orbs to a new world to do something else that influences something outside of it. And it showed the game go like 4 layers deep before it came back out.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find...
So I was like, oh shit.
Why is that? When I look up Cocoon, because it sounds familiar, when I look it up, all it pulls up is like Jade Cocoon, and it looks like a very old PlayStation game.
Just type in a Cocoon trailer. Or Cocoon game. And while you're looking up that, I'm going to read another thing. Wolong Fallen Dynasty. It's supposed to be like a Chinese-esque Souls-like game.
Okay.
I believe the story is like a retelling. It's from Team Ninja and Koei Tecmo, which made the Dynasty Warrior series. They're taking the Dynasty Warrior setting of like the Three Kingdoms romance era.
Yeah.
And they are applying a fresh coat of paint and a Souls-like style of gameplay.
Okay.
It's got my interest. Because I've read like the Romance of the Three Kingdoms novel, and I've played Destiny Dynasty Warriors for a while.
Yeah.
So like that whole period is pretty interesting and cool. So the fact that they're redoing it in a different style is pretty interesting. And they showed off like Lubu's shadow at the end, which got me excited.
So we know what you're doing this summer. Or when it comes out.
Hopefully, if I find time. I don't know if you've played any of the Persona games, but they've got 3, 4, and 5 coming to the Xbox now.
I've never played them, but I've heard of them.
I have heard nothing but good things about them. So maybe now is my time to try them.
And you'll have to let me know.
Because they are beloved games. People are upset, too, that they're coming to the Xbox. Because they were all Sony games only.
I don't get why people get upset over that stuff. It's just...
I don't either, man.
What?
Let them bitch.
Yeah, let other people enjoy. The hell?
Hideo Kojima is partnering with Xbox to make his own game using their cloud infrastructure. Or I think he's using it based off that. It's just some game idea he's had in mind for a while, he said, and he's partnering with Xbox to make it a reality. Kind of like he did with Sony making Death Stranding.
Yeah, okay. Why is... I am just having brain fart moment after brain fart moment. Why does his name sound familiar?
Hideo Kojima, he made Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You're good.
Apparently I need to go to bed.
I got you. We're almost at the end of the list, don't worry.
Okay.
We'll skip the big one till the end. Valheim, which was a smash hit earlier last year, I think it was.
Okay.
It's like the Viking game. Viking? Yeah. The Viking style game where you're going out killing gods to make yourself stronger and you're building huts and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's coming to the Xbox next year. Texas Chainsaw Massacre games finally been shown to come out in 2023 now. Haven't heard about that in a while.
It didn't come out already?
No. They showed it off a while ago and hadn't heard anything else until Sunday. No, today. Because they showed it off on the secondary showcase.
Okay.
It's coming out coming out next year. Slime Rancher 2, they announced that and they finally showed off some new gameplay and was talking about new features and stuff for the game. Pretty cool. Fall Guys, that went free to play. It came out on all the systems, I think, or maybe it just came out on Xbox. I don't know. Whatever it came out on Xbox they are having a Halo event where they have like Master Chief and Grunts and Brute costumes.
Yeah. That's cool.
And before we talk about Starfield, Todd Howard, who is like one of the heads of Bethesda along with Pete Hines, he confirmed Fallout 5 is coming out after Elder Scrolls 6. So, not going to see that for another 10 years at minimum. It's going to be a while.
Listen, if I had to wait, God knows how long for freaking Kingdom Hearts 3, you guys can wait. I'm good.
Well, hopefully it's worth the wait. I'm sure, given the fucking juggernaut that Skyrim was,
Yeah.
I'm sure the next couple of games are going to be great.
Oh, absolutely.
Which leads us to the last one.
Yes.
Starfield. The big name. The heavy hitter. So, since you are someone who doesn't really play those kinds of games, and I had you check out shit before we got on here, what do you think just by looking at it?
It looks interesting. To me, at least from the snippets of the trailer, because that was a long video.
Yeah, they showed off a lot.
It looks like it's an amalgamation of a whole bunch of different things, and I like that, to be honest. because then it's not. I'm not stuck with. I'm trying to think, because I'm not a big shooter fan. I'm not stuck with just the shooter. It looks like I don't mind. I like the idea of being able to build my own spaceship, go to explore, do stuff like that. I'm the person that, when I'm playing my RPG games, I'll be the person that will go out grinding, buying stuff, maxing stuff out, exploring. So it looks like I could do that type of thing, and it's definitely different from my neck of the woods. So it would be interesting to try it out, to be honest.
Fair enough.
What is your opinion?
I'm semi-biased because I like a lot of the games they put out, but I'm fucking excited. It looks so good. What drew me in the most was, like, usually with games like that, the gunplay or, like, the first-person movement is very robotic and sticky. This one looked a lot smoother. Like, when Cyberpunk first came out, moving and aiming with that game, it was just, like, very robotic.
Right.
And it was, instead of having all 8 accesses, you'd be, like, moving over and then have to move up a little bit. It just felt really sticky and slow. But this looked super smooth with the gunplay. The fact that you can customize and build ships, you can steal them from other pirates and do dogfighting as well in space.
Yeah.
There are 1,000 planets across 100 different solar systems,
Holy
which they said most of those are procedurally generated, so some of them are going to be just like resource gathering and maybe some exploration here and there. But just the sheer amount of stuff and NPCs to interact with and things to discover and stuff has got me excited.
Okay, so like the
Plus, I just love space. So.
Okay, so like from your, if I'm understanding correctly, the openness of that game, like how expansive the worlds are and stuff like that, it's along the lines of I guarantee I'm butchering the name of the game, No Man's Sky type idea.
So that's funny that you mention that. That is the big comparison that people are making with Starfield.
Okay.
Because the way you gather resources when you actually scan things and find it,
Yeah.
you use like a laser gun, which is basically what you do in No Man's Sky as well.
Yeah.
All this other stuff that you can do that they've showed off in Starfield, you were able to do in No Man's Sky as well. So people are making a lot of comparisons to it, saying, oh, wonder where they got this idea.
What's wrong with that? Everybody draws on inspirations from everybody else.
Yeah. And plus, even if they did get the idea from it, they're doing it in their own way. You know, it's true to the game itself.
Right, exactly. Unless you're doing something groundbreaking from wow.
Perfect example. Yeah. Minecraft was a huge hit.
Yeah.
And because of Minecraft, you have all these other surviving building games.
Right.
Do you hear people complaining about that now?
Not that I'm aware of, but then again, my reach isn't that great. Well,
I'll answer for you. Not really.
Right.
Minecraft has made its own genre, which I've mentioned plenty of times in this podcast, which is survival craft.
Yeah.
That's all that it is. It's become its own genre. Not that that's what Starfield is doing in comparison to No Man's Sky, but just saying it's possibly building off of something that's already been put in place, which is not a bad thing.
Right.
I don't know. I'm excited. I just love space and that aesthetic and everything, so I cannot wait.
And I like it. As far as visually, I like the way it looks because it doesn't... It's futuristic, but it also looks realistic. Like, you could see that happening type of thing.
Yes. It's kind of grounded in reality.
Right, exactly. Like that.
And that's what they were shooting for, too, with like the feel of space travel and having to survive out there.
Right.
They were trying to make it more realistic or based in an actual reality.
Which they're definitely doing a good job of it. Like, especially the aesthetics of the suits and stuff like that. It reminds me of NASA spacesuits now type of thing.
Yeah.
So it definitely make things easier for people to get into it, as far as like if you're into the type of story and think that that's going to actually happen type of thing. I like that.
And you know it's going to be heavy on the RPG aspect too, because that's what those kinds of games are. Oh, one funny thing about it that I saw too is you build out your backstory and you can make your character however you want.
Yeah.
You can give your character a quote-unquote flaw of being an introvert.
In this game.
Like yes, you gain bonuses so long as you keep jumping systems and doing things. If you stay in one spot for too long, you start to get a detriment because you labeled yourself an introvert.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's how detailed and in-depth they're getting with some of the stuff.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, people can.
It's exciting.
People can back off this game.
No, man, everybody's excited for this game to come out. They can't wait. That's why they got upset when it was pushed.
Listen, if they take your time, make sure if they're putting all this detail into it, go for it. Make sure everything looks good.
They've been developing this game for plenty of fucking time too.
How long?
Like years and years. Oh man. I think Todd Howard said he had the seed of this idea well before Skyrim. And then, like, after Skyrim shipped, while they were working on 4, they started putting pieces together to start the process of building the game.
Jesus Christ.
So it's been a long time coming.
I could imagine. Now, with that being said, I imagine how many times they've had to redo some of the materials just because of where games have gone.
Yep. Plus, with like the new consoles and stuff, it's probably opened up a lot of doors for them to be able to make some of these things too.
Right.
And they're doing it all on their own in-home built engine, as far as I'm aware.
No shit, huh?
Yeah.
That looks sweet. Power to them. I give them every compliment whatsoever about this, and do you know if it's coming out for PlayStation at all?
No. I believe it's just Xbox.
Okay, I'm gonna be visiting your house quite often.
Yeah, come on over. We'll play. You are more than welcome here.
Yes, this looks very beautiful.
Yes. I are excited.
I don't blame you. I would too.
In the meantime, I've got TMNT to play on Thursday. As soon as I wake up, I gotta go into the office on Thursday. I will set the download from my phone, which is another thing I can do because of Xbox. I can set the download from my Xbox and then, on my phone, and then I'll come home, put Amelia to bed, and jump right on it because it'll be all ready.
Yeah. Show off.
Sorry, love you.
Yeah. You're sorry, alright.
Hey, it's cross-platform. You can play with me.
True, very true. Oh man. We're definitely gonna have with all these games. It's definitely gonna be a good year, and the year's not done yet. So.
Yeah, we got all these things to look forward to this year and the next. Because all these games on Xbox are coming out over the course of this next year. We got plenty to look forward to. And like I mentioned too, it's all coming to Game Pass. Not plugging, just saying.
I guess. I will keep an open mind about switching to Xbox. Let's just say that.
Don't switch. Keep what you got and get that later.
Okay.
That's me speaking. So that's what I do. I gotta have it all.
Hey, listen, alright.
I'm stopping recording now. It's about an hour and 40 minutes.